Hello and welcome to meepisode 2, as it were. Today we're going to do some sailing stuff because RuneScape just came out with its first ever brand new skill. Is it the first ever? I'm pretty sure. Well, it's complicated. In this form of RuneScape as we have seen it, it is the first new skill. This is unlike anything ever. And I'll tell you right now, it's super awesome. Let's give the honorary listen to the rearranged opening track for a new event. I already really like it. Nice. Ooh, okay. So it breaks down even further. That's pretty sweet. Where am I? I don't remember. Okay, I'm in the farming guild right now. I was just biding time, finishing my Wawa hoagie. Not sponsored. Wawa, please do sponsor me. But let's get ready to go do some sailing. I have done a fair bit now. I have a measly 13,000 XP, but that is enough for level 30. And supposedly the big thing to do is to hit level 30 and try the Barracuda trials. And this one is in the Temperos area, which of course many of us are already familiar with. Here we are. So I admittedly don't know exactly where. Okay, looks like right here where it says Barracuda trial is where it's going to be. Well, that's good because this lighter blue area is all... I sailed into it before, after south from the home. Here, the home base here is Pandemonium. The Pandemonium is this ship, and it doesn't move, but it's the whole island is called now the Pandemonium, and it's the new island that they introduced for the sailing skill specifically. Oh, 1850 total level. That's very pleasant. The 2,000 total level worlds are on the horizon. 2,000 skill total required. And sailing is going to help me bridge that gap a little bit. I shouldn't say they're on the horizon. 150 is like nowhere near, but you know, if I get another 30 levels of sailing, that's amazing. Anyway, these light blue waters that surround Temperos Cove damaged my boat. And admittedly, I was on the lowest tier raft at the time. So, and like raft and not boat. So that could have something to do with it. I haven't been there like for real. But let's equip some sailing gear. I'd like to wear my Spirit Angler fishing gear. I'll bring my Amulet of Defense because I love to show it off. Farming cape, of course. Let's bring this. And now, let me bring some things in case I need to teleport places. And I'll bring my money as well. Well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't bring all of my cash just in case some weird bug happens, you know? Just in case some weird bug happens. Oh, that's not how much I meant to take out. I meant to take out 2 mil. I entered 200k, I meant 2000k, because the game does it that way. I need my hands to be bare. I need law runes. I'll take death runes because, you know, blood runes are expensive for me. Eventually I'll need the diving helmet, but I don't right now, so I'll keep my hammer and saw with me. I believe these are important. And, oh yes, I need the spyglass and the captain's log. Can I wield this? It would be cool if you could wield this, because sometimes with books you can do that, like, for example, with the Chronicle or the Tome of Fire. Actually, can I hold? No, I cannot hold them both at the same time, but like so. It'd be cool if you could hold the captain's log in the same way. But you cannot, and that's fine. So I think this is everything we need. I'm pretty sure I left my boat at Catherby. So let's go to Catherby. Just down the road here. Oh, and I'll leave the music off, although the music is absolutely banging. The music will come on in another video. I would love to just analyze the music and talk about how it fits into the already existing sonic landscape that we have, because that's just fascinating stuff. Alright, so my boat is over here. Oh wait, no, did I leave it at Brimhaven? If I can go over to the gangplank and it'll tell me. Okay, no, it is here. I just don't see it. It's not loaded in, I guess, because it wouldn't know exactly where to be, so I'll just do this and it'll appear. Okay, cool, yeah. It doesn't usually go to black when you board and deep. Or maybe it does. Does it? And I just have, like, forgotten? Wow, I guess it does. And I just didn't... Wow, well now that I'm, like, looking at it, it seems really drastic, but it's never stood out to me before, so I'm sure it's fine. Alright, let me see, I don't have any tasks. So let me see if I can get a couple. I can hold up to 3, but this is pretty much the furthest port that I have access to now, so I can do anything that will be on this board. Oh, and because I just hit level 30, I have some better ones. You want to go to Hazard. That actually is not really on my way. But it's level 30. I don't know. I don't care that much. I can come back and do that later. I'm going to go... Let's do this one to Brimhaven. And I'll do to Moosa Point. And you know what? Am I going by the Pandemonium? I can cancel that in a second if not. So I'll go south past the... Whoa! Did not mean to do that. South past the fishing platform. Oh, that was Entrana Dungeon, wasn't it? And then... Yeah, I'll stop here at Brimhaven, and then at Moosa Point. And then I guess I can just sail straight into this. Yeah, okay, so I will be going past the Pandemonium. Amazing. So we've got 1 box to pick up, 2 boxes. Alright, so I need to load 4 boxes from the ledger counter onto my ship. We've got fish. My original boat, my little raft, has a stupid, weird name that I struggle to remember. Let me see it in a second. But my new boat that I got at level 15 has a sick name, Pure Death. Yeah, Red Hind. Like what? Hind like behind? Like red bottom? Red rear? I don't know. It reads like I'm getting spanked, or like it's been spanked, I suppose. Is that fitting? I don't know. Let's put the cargo on. I also have a salvaging hook here that I have yet to use. I've been doing other stuff. Okay, there's our first box. Another crate. We've got some lobsters here. Once I get a higher level, I can hire some people to do this for me. But I'm still sufficiently enraptured with the magic of the new skill that I don't need that right now. And here we can see some other people coming in and doing the same stuff. This dude is unloading some cargo. Their boat disappeared when they deboarded. What's your... Okay, we got everything. You're sailing level 26, alright. Now let me just make sure I have 4 boxes in here, 4 crates. Cool. And we are going to... What's it? Brimhaven first. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. No. Get on the boat. I also have to repair it, although I don't have any repair kits, and I don't feel like doing it manually. I know how to get the repair kits as well, it's just a matter of doing it. But here we have, you see we are in motion, and this is notably unlike all other movement in RuneScape, but the way that they've chosen to do it is, as you can see, I move my cursor circularly around myself. There's a little white arrow, and those are each rays in the, in directions around me, that as I get a little speed boost. Do I want to go? I actually kind of want to go the other way around this. Oh, hello. Oh, I thought I was going to run into these, but they're other players, so we're fine. Each of these represents a heading I can take. So I can click, and it will lock on to this nearest ray that I've clicked on and just send the boat in that direction. Over in the bottom right here, I can raise and lower the speed. Currently, I'm at max speed, as I am most of the time. Here's Brimhaven's port approaching. And this, instead of being really clunky, is awesome. There's sort of like an end zone here if you're a football fan. And I can stop the boat anywhere in this whole area. And I pick up the fish delivery that is for here. And I just click disembark on the gangplank, and boop, it spits me out. And now I deliver this over here, and my boat is just going to wait there, and I'll plop right back onto it where it is. It's so nice. Now, anything for the pandemonium? Yes. Because that is my ultimate destination. Grab it from here. So, for these first 30 levels, I have just been a glorified delivery boy, but oh my god, it is so fun. I haven't done any of it on the recording here because it's all one-time stuff, but around you'll see, oh, and let me reverse here as well. I don't often reverse, but this is a good moment for it. And if I reverse and change my heading... Okay, so it does work the way that I expect it to, like that. That's very handy. Cool. Now let's get going. Every once in a while you get a little indicator on your sails, and you can click on them to, quote, trim your sails, and you'll get a speed boost that lasts for, I think, a varying length of time based on the quality of your vessel. I remember mine is, quote, 20. I assume that's 20 ticks, which would be, gosh, 12 seconds. And I wasn't counting there, but let's see here. Does this feel like 12 seconds? As we approach Musa Point here. Passing by Remington on the left. I don't know. That seemed like 10 or fewer seconds. 10 seconds or less, I suppose, is proper. Almost there. These big yellow boxes are whirlpools, which are unlocked after you become more familiar by a certain metric with a segment of water, you know, a bay or a river or whatever it is. They give you a speed boost, but my boat does not have a reinforced hull, and so it also damages them. Alright, box for Musa Point. It's the lobsters here. There's 2 of them. Drop them at the ledger. Somebody else doing the same thing. What's your sailing level? 18. Must XP. Must XP. Level up fast. Now, very good. Let me see if there's anything for the pandemonium. Yes, there is. My ultimate destination. What is it? Bananas, as I expected. One crate of bananas. Coming to ya. Board the Pure Death. My God. Ooh! And here comes somebody with a galleon. I've seen this guy sailing around all day, but I can't right-click on him for some reason. Other people on low-flying boats like this, where the character's on my plane, you can right-click on, but I can't investigate this person. I've been seeing that dude all day, though. Open the... Oh, yes, I want to navigate helm. Now I did want to just verify that there are 4. Oh, no, only 3, but that's correct. Boxes in the cargo hold. I already did that. I don't need to do it again. That's one of the things. You can go and pry that open and drink what's in it. I don't know why, but you can. This person, that's a diving helmet icon. It's a mermaid, and once I get level 38 sailing for this particular location, I can dive with her. Don't know what that's like. There is diving in 1 or 2 other places in the game, but it's very sparse and uninvolved. The underwater patch on Fossil Island is probably the most interesting and dynamic. Oh, I have to go to the left. Apparently the sharks can attack you, but they have not attacked me yet. Maybe my sailing level isn't high enough. Maybe they are a later challenge that awaits me. Would be unusual for things to work like that, but it is possible. It's just that usually they don't do it that way. All right, here we are. Getting a little bit laggy here. This island is always a little laggy, and of course I'm recording. Here we are. Nice. One task completed. Another task incoming. The XP drops are not up yet, so I have to calculate if I care too much, but I think the ones I'm getting now range between 120 and 269 experience, but that may have changed with my level up and I didn't calculate it. But going from here to Catherby probably gets me at this point 300 XP, which really is quite low, but it's understandable. It's the very beginning of a skill, of course. Alright, well that is all of our tasks done with, and we are right next door to the Barracuda Trials. However, I should repair my ship. Talk to Junior Jim. This guy is the shipwright here at the Pandemonium. Alright, mate, what do you need? I'd like to destroy a boat. None of these things. Do you have any tips on how I can become a better sailor? I reckon I could... Let's have a butcher's? You've got all sorts of ways you can buff up your sailing skills. Let me move you here. You've got port tasks, sea charting, shipwreck salvaging, Barracuda trials, which I'm about to do, deep sea trawling, and probably loads more I've gone and forgotten about, or that they haven't implemented yet. Can you tell me about Barracuda trials? Click. There we go. Sure can, mate. The Barracudas are a top group of daredevils, but they're also proper show-offs. They like to head out in their fancy boats, giving it proper beans and pushing them right to the limit. If you're a bit of a cheeky sod yourself, you might want to get involved in one of their trials. Oh, but I am. All of them are about speeding around and clocking the best time possible. Anyway, if you fancy it, the nearest one is just south of here in the Storm Temper. Just don't go being a lemon and jumping in without a boat that's up to the task. Yeah. Last thing you want is to go and sink. I'll be sure to keep that in mind. Thanks, Jim. All right. So, apparently I need repair kits, as I'm not just making that up, but I'm reading it as I read. I see a Reddit post 2 days ago with every dock with a shipwright should let you fully repair your boat for a small fee. 100%. That would also that would be historically accurate. I ought to do a Sid Meier's Pirates stream because a couple of people I've mentioned it to have never heard of it, and I can't imagine that it did not inspire the sailing mechanics in some ways in this game, because that... And I'm very happy about it, to be clear. What was I... Oh, yes. I know that I can salvage them, but where do I go to salvage? I can also build a steel salvaging hook or whatever, and I only have an iron one right now. But I remember, let me see, the steel one, I need 6 steel bars, 3 of these lead bars that are new. I need 4 teak planks, I think. 30 or so iron nails, or steel nails. I'm just going to take them all. And did I need a rope? I might have needed a rope. I don't want to look it up because it would be so cool if I just remembered it. And I feel like, oh no, it's swamp paste. I'm going to need swamp paste as well, I'm sure. I have a hammer and a saw, which you need for construction activities like this. Yeah, customized boat. And now he sends me to the shipyard, which appears to be like a spiritual realm where I can do stuff like this. Similar to the house, whatever it is. Replace it. Steel. Wow, I was exactly right on the materials. 16 steel nails, though, not 30. If that's what I said. But in any case, I brought 2,000. Steel salvaging hook. Very nice. That gives us a teensy bit of construction XP as well. That's cool. All right. Well, that's that done. That was easy. I expected myself to forget and have to look it up. I'm very happy about that. Now, oh my goodness, the Quizmaster! Yes, please, I'm so excited. What's up? Okay, we're turning on... I can't turn on the music for this! No, the settings are disabled. Pick the odd one out. It's the shears. Ding, ding, ding! Absolutely right. Wow, you're a smart one. Congratulations! Mystery box. All right, baby. What's coming? Cool pet. A scroll box. An easy scroll box. Very nice. Easy as opposed to beginner. That's awesome. That's a nice find. I already have an easy clue active. Right? I might. I have a medium active. I don't know if I'm conflating the two. Yes, or not, I mean, easy. No, I do not. I have no easy clues at all. So in that case, let me open it and see what it is. Okay, well, why don't we conclude the... no, I'm not going to teleport to Lumbridge and do this right now because my boat is here. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. I know there are safeguards for that. I don't know what they are. I'll assume that you can just talk to the portmaster or the shipwright in every port and have them teleport your boat to you for money. But maybe, I don't know, maybe only every so often or something, because that seems like a workaround. There is like a cheap, unfair workaround, unintended workaround. Where is it here? Level 56, summon boat. Teleports your boat to the dock nearest you. That new spell has been added, which I can cast as many of those as I want. But you need to build some kind of teleportation device on your boat that requires, I think it's 55 sailing. Core boat parts. Well, I guess it's not a core part. Boat facilities. Teleport focus. Yeah. What else do we have here? So, yeah, good to see what the facilities are. because I still have a facility spot or two. Cannons, the cargo hold, a keg. All right. Okay. The inoculation station protects you from fetid waters, which I haven't encountered yet. It's probably something down the line. Gale catcher. Oh, that's something that's like kinetic energy recovery system. Ooh, and a dragon cannon? What the hell? Check materials. Dragon metal sheet. And a dragon cannon barrel. Rune, you need what? You don't need any special barrel. Well, I wonder what these dragon metal sheets are. Do you also need them for this? You need a broken dragon hook. Fathom pearl. You need the metal sheets, and you need an echo pearl. Wow, very, very interesting. They've added so much stuff. And I mean, the past has shown that they're going to continue to add more and more fairly soon. Anyway, my goodness. Well, let's head to the Barracuda trial area. After we have to salvage for our whatever it's called. And let me not bring stuff that I don't want to lose. I'm okay with losing. I don't need the saw. Well, I'll keep it. I mean, if I have the stuff on my person, I'm okay, so we're good. Unless there was something I forgot, which there wasn't. Or there could be something that I need that I don't know about, which we will learn soon. Oh yeah, I need to see how to salvage. Use a salvaging hook on shipwrecks. Alright, well, there are a couple around. I happen to know that there is one in this direction. There it is. Wreck of the Salty Grouper. So let's take a little approach angle. Okay. Well, there are no shipwrecks within range. Why does it strike me as though this is not what it means? I bet I have to go over to this one here, you know. Just seems wrong. And here's a lower level person. I don't want to look like I don't know what I'm doing, you know. Oops. Well, let's reverse. Beep, beep, beep. Who's this dude? Dragons. That's a cool sail. 51 sailing. Backing up. Now let's deploy this. There are no shipwrecks within range. Now, how can that possibly be true? Is it because I am awkwardly not close enough? Or is it because this is not a valid shipwreck? It's so rare that I have to figure things out for myself in this game. First world problems. Let's try from over here. All right. Is there a shipwreck icon on the map here? No, there is not. That makes a lot of sense, I think. So that thing is invalid. This thing appears to be invalid. But there are others. Let's go ahead and look for one. We then have to take what we get to a salvaging station. And I don't know. I'm going to guess that I will need 3 repair kits to fully repair my vessel. Oh, trim the sails. Nice. I think there's much more likely to be a wreck this way than in Port Sarim there. What's this over there? Yeah, there's Mogers here. So there's likely to be trouble. We can't... We don't have collision with these other players' boats as well. There's nothing this way, I know. Oh, turn the other way, so. Thank you. Good job, Meepis. Is that me talking to myself? It's a little vain of me. Man, everything is just so pretty. This really enables you to see the game in a whole new way, because all of this was completely inaccessible. And these 2 points, you know, on opposite sides of the water used to have absolutely no connection and nothing to do with each other, and now they are practically adjacent. It's really, really interesting and dynamic. It just changes absolutely everything. Of course, you need sailing requirements to dock at certain docks. I can go to Remington, but there are some more distant places that they will not let me in, you know. Well, you know, there's these, but I feel like this might not. Well, also, like, how is my hook going to get that? But, you know, like that. Oh my gosh, Cabin Boy Jenkins, the NPC, that is so funny. Why is he there? He's dead. I mean, I saw that he was all white. That means he's a ghost. Do you see the ghost of Jenkins in Dragon Slayer 2 or something? That's so interesting. I didn't know that he existed in ghost form. Let's see. Any shipwrecks around? Any wreckers? Ooh, I see some chart wreck of the shelled snail. And I see a boat hanging out of the water there as well. That's embarrassingly close to port. But, you know, sometimes it is that way. There we go. I just wanted to get the, what do you call it? Let me put it directly on top. And deploy. Really? Okay. So surely it is I who is doing something wrong. There are no shipwrecks within range. Let us reverse a little bit so that now, not that much. So now that is the hook is well clear, but still very close to. Okay, maybe it's a little far away. This seems like the right distance. Hello, person. You also have one, but it's not as nice as mine, so you probably don't know any better than me. This person has one. How to salvage? How to salcage? Do you see me? No. They must have people turned off. Well, let's try that one over there. Pardon me. All right. This looks good. Okay. Maybe I'm not supposed to do it where there are visible shipwrecks, but I'm supposed to go out into the middle of the water and do it at random. No, at least not here. Navigate. Oops. What about over here? You are battling sharks. Oh my goodness, with a teensy little cannon, you're getting bodied, my friend. Whoa! Whoopsie. I was rubbernecking. My bad. Oof. Okay, look, broken parts here. There is a person on their boat standing in front of their upgraded hook. That means this should be the perfect place to use mine. Yeah, wait, what? This shipwreck has already been plundered. So what, they appear periodically? And I need to get my own, as it were? What about this thing over here? Oh my goodness, it's happening. You cast out your salvaging hook towards the shipwreck. You reel in some salvage. And it's in my inventory. And I reel in some more. Okay, I heard it was AFK. Maybe that is because my guy will just sit here doing this until his inventory is full or the pile expires. I want someone to make a beat out of this. But yeah, I continue to get a lot of it. And as I understand it, I then have to take all of this to a salvaging center, basically. There's probably one very close by. What do they call them? A salvaging station there at Catherby. So there is one close by. There's not one here, is that correct? No, there is also one at Brimhaven, which is the tiniest bit closer. Alright, well, I'm going to continue with this until the inventory is full. And then go back to the whatchamacallit. But that's going to be the end of meepisode 2 here. See you later.